I hadn't realized that this was an Unreal 4 game. I might have maybe tried to run through it at least once or twice then. And called some voodoo magicians.
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat P1. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Oh, all right. Let's just take a look at our surroundings. As I said, it is an Unreal 4 engine game, so it should look pretty good. It doesn't look too bad at all, right? Oh, lens flares. Ah, yeah, that's marvelous. Maybe next time you shouldn't get such a crappy lens and point it right at the light source. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, that's artistic. Yeah, it looks so wonderful. I see the effect so very rarely. Let's see. Okay, we're your typical video game protagonist that can't climb over a fence, or maybe he doesn't want to. Oh, there's parking right here. Okay. This is private property. Anyway, if you saw the broadcast was summarily cut off, this is Audap with Kholat. Tried to run this, of course, Unreal Engine 4 completely choked and threw me out the desktop. Other than that, I hear it's a great engine. Except for the crashing and problems. Am I supposed to catch a train somewhere, or can I run? Oh, I can zoom. Duck, huh? Can't duck very low, apparently. Can I get in the train? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. There's no HUD. Can I jump? I cannot jump. Oh, it's useless. There's no HUD. It doesn't look like I actually have to do anything. What? I had to survive the blue tree or something. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm supposed to, the idea is we're supposed to go to the mountains, right? Can I enter through here? No. No. Okay. Keep walking. I can't run, so... And I can't enter any buildings that I know of. Supposed to meet a bunch of friends, or is it not an exact tale? Or exact retelling, I should say. Okay, yeah, let's keep walking. What's we're made for? Snowy atmosphere is always tough for audiences to accept as a scary atmosphere. Though I imagine that's only for people who have never really been in a snowstorm. Because if you've ever been in a snowstorm, it is scary as hell. Not being able to see 3 feet in front of your face, freezing cold. I mean, it's not a pleasant experience. Although in a game, it's hard to capture that essence, you know. Here's some maybe creepy music. I guess I keep walking. Here's some stuff. And I start booking here. I just want to know why the guy with the cello keeps following me. Jump, so that's out of the question. Leaving our trail. I guess I'll go up here, huh? I guess. I don't know. Oh, hey, that looks like a place to go. Let's go there. That doesn't look creepy at all. Seems like it would be my first choice. Oh.
Are you coming to me?
Yeah, I'm coming to you. Uh-oh. Trippy, huh? I guess I should have watched where I was going.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the light. I am right behind you.
Okay. You my spirit behind me, or what the? Keep your eyes and ears open. Hear everywhere. Sure. Actually, can't close my ears. It would.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity? When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment. When you could really not remember your sins. When they loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Oh, follow the yellow. Follow the yellow brick toes. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Down for survival info. Okay, running R3 or L3 in deep snow is tiring. Adjust the pace to the surrounding conditions so you don't exhaust your organs. Before setting off for a long journey, rest in the camp and set a goal for a safe route. You can focus left trigger on any object to take a better look at it. Lighting your way with a flashlight X, you become more visible. Carefully for better navigation with the help of a Y map and compass right trigger. Barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts. To gain access to them, you will squeeze through B, low-lying obstacles, or jump off them. Alright. Oh, look at that red star. Okay, so I don't want to be visible. And right now it's bright enough, so I don't care. Where'd the footsteps go? Ah. It's a big...
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search our area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Oh. Weird, huh? I guess I better leave. Yeah. Music sounds good. Oh, are you... I should follow you. I can't run, though. Oh, I can run a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Hey, where are you going? Oh my god, I have soup. Engine hiccup, no problem. I know everybody died and you ran this way. It's probably not a great idea that I followed you. But whatever, maybe you were that one survivor. Yeah, werewolf. There, wolf. Where'd you go, you sneaky little bastard? Went up that way, probably. Why wouldn't you? It's towards the moon. This way sounds good. Stop snowing. Oh, I see light. I see light. Oh. Mission started blurring. That? Sure, it's a nothing. It's okay. Ha! It's nothing. Okay. There's some footsteps. I'm going towards that thing again. Got spikes. Like there's traps out here. Really? on here? Controller's not working. Huh. Okay, the D-pad works. Okay. I need to restart this. Let's see what. Give me a second.